Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Transformer of the Week. Wait, that's not me. There's Snow! Rocktimus Prime, we're back with another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at a figure that I have been dying to get my meaty man paws onto, and that is Universe Dragstrip. And yes, I'm going to actually be showing the package because this is a lovely bit of packaging. Nice silver Transformers Universe here. You have Dragstrip. On the back you do see your product shot, and his weird sort of half dance into vehicle mode. What's that about? It's just Velcroed. You open it up, you'd have the figure there. A little bit of bio is all you need. But yes, that is the box. On to the toy! And here's Dragstrip. Now he is actually the third version of this mold that I have. I do have the Classics and the Henkei version. And then there's this guy. He's sort of okay. He does have a few weak joints like down here in the legs and such, but overall he's not bad. The overall sculpting's alright. I mean, it's the Mirage mold. How could you go wrong? But his waist is really loose, and like the legs down here for the transformation just give way and he'll be laying down like that. I suppose it is annoying that his head is only painted purple from the front. You go to the back and it's just all hello. But just being a straight repaint of this guy, he actually does kind of bring his own flavor to the group. I don't know how I feel about him. I sort of feel like I should be covering this guy first before I do the repaint, but yeah. So the Universe Dragstrip, he is alright. I mean, his arms will do anything that you want him to do. They are on ball joints. He's got a double jointed elbow, just basically just the same as a Mirage mold, really. And his wrist swivels like this. His waist, as I mentioned, is really, really loose and just comes apart. Ball joints at the waist, knee joints that like to bend here at the shin instead. So he does kind of have a double jointed knee, which can get him in some really cool anime poses. And his toes are on a ball joint. So there's that. But the waist and this one arm is really loose, which is the same because that's the one I have holding his gun. But other than that, you know, he's solid-ish. Now for some size comparisons, here he is with his Combiner Wars counterpart. And as you can see, this is much more of a bright yellow, more to this guy's orange and maroon, which is alright. I mean, I do wish the wheels were red on the inside like they are on the Universe guy. And overall, I just prefer the face of the Universe guy over the Combiner Wars guy, but listen, mate, poor Dragstrip. I'm sorry, bro. Here he is with Titan's Return Skull Smasher, Flawless Seamless, Classic Sunstreaker, Masterpiece Tracks, and MP10. Transformation! And shabam! There he is in his Formula 1 race car mode, and I absolutely dig this guy. I love the way he looks. I love the yellows and the reds, how they contrast each other very nicely. The nice blazing Decepticon logo there is really cool. I love the way that the gun integrates into the vehicle mode, by essence being the front spoiler here. It's very much the same thing here with Trail Brake Cutter. And his shield crest thing, this thing here that becomes the actual cap of the vehicle mode, or the back hatch cap, whatever you call those. And it becomes a shield, weapon, gauntlet, battler thing. If you didn't know that that came off and became a gun, you'd be hard pressed to tell that it did. Now, for some size comparisons with him in his vehicle mode, we have him here, and here is Masterpiece Tracks, Titan's Return Skull Crunch Smasher, his Combiner Wars Brethren, and Masterpiece Bumblebee. Now, one thing that I'm going to bring up is that while the Combiner Wars version of Dragstrip, he's alright, he is over-encumbered for the sake of the combination. Like, the back end here is really fiddly, like, you really need all of that mush with the fin being so small, and like, I don't know, these being weird shaped? Clearly not, because we already have one. So yeah, the Dragstrip mold is a complete success in my opinion. It does suffer a little bit from mold degradation, like the waist and the hips and things like that, but other than that, you know, he's a very solid little robo. And as he is my third version of this mold, I believe I only have one left. Go Bolts, anyone? Anyway, guys, this has been Rocktimus Prime with Universe Dragstrip. Hoping you guys have a good day, good night, whenever you're watching this. Take care, guys.